liking it. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Fine, bro. A little tired for the quarantine, but the show
Yeah, of
must go on.
course. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. You recently released your album, your EP, Honeymoon Phases. I have to say, I love Surreal, So Surreal. What a nice song, bro. Please tell me about everything. This EP, please. The inspiration, the message, please.
Well, starting with So Real, I feel like that song was really heavily inspired by Kate Bush and like the music video. Rick Astley was definitely a big influence, and just kind of that 80s new wave, big, powerful sounding pop music. And I think that kind of runs through the whole thing. Uh, that's just like our first EP that we put out in 2017. I feel like you can definitely feel all the 60s psychedelic flavors. And I feel like just as we've kind of discovered music in its timeline, that different influences have started to seep in. So we'll see where it goes from here. But Honeymoon Phases, I feel like, is kind of a continuation of I Hate Love, and almost like a reflection, like looking back on the experience of I Hate Love. And I think it's just, to me at least, I know there's some like Lady Casanova and Weekend Lover, kind of more psych rock driven power songs, but songs like So Real and She's Wearing Lipstick and Simply Romantic have this kind of positive vibe to them, even though they're kind of bittersweet, like uplifting but sad kind of vibe. And I feel like that is what I think of when I hear Honeymoon Phases, more of that end of things. Whereas I Hate Love, I feel like is a little more dark and brooding kind of psychedelia. But yeah, I think it's just kind of a different flavor. I feel like it's really nice to have a EP that we could just put out during this quarantine time. It was really like a blessing that we had that kind of prepared. So it's been really nice just dropping songs every couple of months, putting out new videos, and people seem to be receiving it well. So
Yeah, it's different to I Had Love, right? And when I listen to Cuckoos, I feel like in different era. That it's a great mixture. It's like Morrison with Tame Impala, with Talking Heads, and with the Beatles. It's a great mixture. Please tell me about the musical influences of the band.
Well, at least for me personally, I know the other guys in the band kind of have their whole story and timeline of what their influences and stuff. And I think part of the Cuckoos is those influences being mixed together. But a lot of us do kind of share similar influences and artists that we've definitely been hugely inspired by, like Joy Division and the Smiths. And there's kind of these key points where the four members of the band all intersect. But me personally, I feel like looking back on it now, I think I'm really just drawn to pop music, whether that's the Beatles or the Doors or Madonna or Britney Spears. It changes over time, but I really like simple, effective, well-written songs that kind of tell a story and have lyrics that people can relate to or resonate with. So that's kind of what I always shoot for. And as far as like specific influences for this record and Honeymoon Phases, definitely early Prince, like Dirty Mind, Controversy era, even into 1999, NXS, Falco, like I said, Kate Bush, Madonna, the Human League. But then even more recently, so I'd say artists like Billie Eilish and Tyler the Creator, I feel like they're really on the pulse of like what's kind of cool right now, at least to me. I feel like people say rock and roll is dead, and I don't think rock and roll necessarily means old school guitars and recording techniques. I think Tyler the Creator's Igor is the most rock and roll thing to come out in a while. So just in terms of the attitude and the creativity, and it's really, I think it won best rap album, but it's not really a rap album. It's definitely just kind of a pop album, and it's just got a lot of influences from hip hop, R&B, rock and roll, electronic music, dubstep, and so I feel like those artists, although they may not be as prevalent in the music, and it's been kind of more of like that's what I was listening to while we were recording it. So these songs were kind of already written and stuff, but and then like you said, Tame Impala, like they've been kind of the, I don't even really listen to them that much anymore. I love the new album. I've got it right here.
Okay, cool, very
but
cool.
yeah, but
Okay.
they have just like, I started the Cuckoos because I saw them in concert, and they made me believe that I could do this too. And I think watching Kevin Parker's career evolve with him, I mean, it's just, to me, it's completely, it's so blatant that he's struggling with gaining a huge mainstream fan base while also trying to please his original fans from the inner speaker lonerism era. And seeing somebody like kind of struggle with doing what he wants to do and what the people want and trying to please everybody, I think he's just done an incredible job of maintaining consistency with his music, and with each record it's gotten more and more lush with the production, and in terms of being relevant and kind of staying with what's hip and new, he's kind of one of the front runners right now, at least in the rock and roll category. So Tame Impala, huge influence.
Okay, talking about music styles, in which Spotify playlist can we put the music of the Cuckoos?
um I feel like it would fit well in a, I don't know, I guess kind of indie rock thing, but then also we can do the psychedelic, we can do the pop thing. I've been trying my hardest to seep a little funk in there. Like I
Okay.
love funk music, and that's another huge influence for me. Rick James and Parliament Funkadelic and all the kind of the late 70s, early 80s punk funk Minneapolis sound thing has hugely been an influence. So songs like Weekend Lover, like the wow, 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 like
Yeah,
funky stuff,
cool.
like I really kind of Gap Band cameo stuff. That stuff's been really ruffling my feathers. But yeah, I mean, in terms of a playlist, I'd be happy to be on any playlist that they welcome us.
Okay, okay. If you have to define the Cuckoos music in three simple words, what would they be?
I would say psychedelic pop rock.
These are difficult times for everyone, you know that. And how did the coronavirus affect your band? The plans
Ooh,
for the promotion, you know that.
yeah, it gave us a pretty good kick in the rear.
Sorry,
We
guys.
put, yeah, we put out I Hate Love in January, and it was going so well. we
Okay.
we did our release show and packed out Cheer Up Charlie's and had a tour plan, and we were planning on putting Honeymoon Phases out while we were on tour, and it just all, everything got stopped, everything got halted. So like I said, I feel very blessed that we had this whole EP just kind of ready to go, because I don't know what we would be doing right now. And we've just been trying to really step up our digital game, working on I did like a little web show that's on YouTube if people want to check it out. It's called I Cuckoo. live streams. We've been kind of getting up. We've only done one live stream so far, like a week or two ago, but there's a lot of time kind of getting the gear or everything situated so it would look and sound good. But getting like a regular live stream schedule going, and then like what you've got on the back there, that I Hate Love on video.
Yep.
I'm making one for Honeymoon Phases right now, so that there'll be like another music video movie for this new record. So just kind of videos, digital stuff, live streams, anything we can do to keep up and kind of adapt to what's going on right now. Because I feel like with drive-in concerts and social distance shows and live streams, they're all good things to get us by right now. And I love people, like seeing people try to adapt and keep things going as long as they're putting people's safety first. But it's not going to replace a live show where you're drunk and sweating and dancing, and so I don't know when that's going to be able to come back, but when it does, we will be ready. And for now, we're just kind of trying to keep everything fun through these digital screens.
Okay, Kenneth, we come to the final part of the interview. In this part, I say a word and you say the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Uh-oh.
It's a problem, okay. Okay, music.
Oh, funk. That just popped into my head, yeah.
Okay. Love.
Love, Heartache.
Your favorite band.
The Doors.
Okay, your favorite movie.
Ooh, Blade Runner.
Your favorite food.
Flamin' hot Cheetos.
Yeah, rules, yeah. And I Hate Love.
I don't hate love.
Honeymoon Phases.
Bittersweet.
Okay, The Cuckoos.
Growing.
Great, very good. Thank you so much for the interview, Kenneth. It's a really honor to talk with you. And we hope you can come to Mexico soon.
I can't wait to get back.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Have a good one, Julian.